Welcome to day 22 of our Europe vlog. Today we headed out on a trip to Salzburg. Started by us looking at these scary priority signs on the train and having some healthy apple strudel for breakfast. But yeah, we headed out to Salzburg, about 2.5 hours on the train, just to explore and see what we could see.
We started out by wandering through the different squares in Salzburg and heading up to the fortress on the hill, which you can see here. We went in the funicular to get up the hill, which was a lot of fun and had really, really nice views, as you can see here.
At the top there was lots of views as well, and then we also went inside this museum, which was about life in the medieval times and Austria's military history.
This is a very ornate example of an oven heater, which we saw a lot of today, and then this is the staterooms of the castle, which are among the finest secular rooms preserved from that period, apparently. There's some more shots here of inside the museum, and then lots of beautiful views from all around the castle. So this one is over the river and the centre of Salzburg. It's not the Danube this time, but we did figure out it's a river that comes off the Danube fair way back. And then around the other side of the castle, you've got the newer part of town. And then you can see the Alps from the other side again, which was beautiful.
After this exploring, we made our way back down, found this elf house in the side of the mountain, and explored the square, including this great art installation of a golden orb with a man on top, which I read the sign and that's pretty much all it told us. Then we had some lunch, some bratwurst with sauerkraut and potatoes, which was great, and then Ellen had an apple strudel for dessert, and I had a Germknödel, the highlight of my time in Germany, so it was nice to find one plum in the middle of this dumpling. And then we kept on exploring Salzburg, came across this little market before heading into a church. We then walked down Getreidegasse, which is a shopping street, lots and lots of people, very active, and we found along the way Mozart's birthplace, which you can see pictured here. And we went inside and explored around, saw Mozart's family tree. 5 locks of Mozart's hair, supposedly. A picture of Wolfgang Amadeus himself, and then some more art. Don't know what that is. And we crossed the river, and this was a classic bridge which had locks all across it. So Europe. And then we headed to Mirabella.
So these are the Mirabella Gardens, which are made famous through The Sound of Music. They were much more pretty to look at in the middle of winter than I was expecting, to be honest. And it was really nice to see the fortress in the background.
We then headed to the premier destination of Salzburg, Bible World, which was quite an experience. The lady at the counter totally thought we spoke German, so gave us a German map and a German audio guide. We started with this room about bread and the Bible. Honestly, it was quite the experience. I don't really know what to explain. There was lots of rooms. This one was the death of Jesus, and you're greeted by this dude. So I don't know what's going on there. Saw lots of stories about centurions. There was like an obstacle course for that. I don't know. Anyway, that was an experience. And then we headed back to Vienna via a 2.5 hour, turned into 3 hour train because of delays. After that, we headed into the city to Anna's Church on our way past the Vienna
That's the
Opera House.
Yeah. Inside St. Anne's Church, we went to a beautiful concert of a string quartet. Enjoy. And then we found the world's best kebab pitta for a late night snack.